Broadcasting live at the Oakland Alameda County Coliseum, Oakland, California. It's the Dolphins and the Raiders. And welcome into another NFL matchup here at Jammin' Sports on a wet afternoon here in the East Bay. The Dolphins and the Raiders. Miami at 3-0, the Raiders at 1-2. Dolphins get the ball first. We're underway. Live from Oakland. Fielded by Crawford, about 2 yards deep, brings it out over the 15-20. And James Crawford brings it out to the 25-yard line. That's where Miami will have it 1st and 10. Dolphins led by their starting quarterback, Austin Ducre, in his 3rd year out of LSU. Well, thank you there, Chatty Fox. Welcome on into Jammin' Sports. We're in week 4 of our current sim season. The 3-0 Dolphins, the 1-2 Raiders. That's high praise. Thank you so much. 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line. 4 receivers wide. Ducre in the gun. Ducre draws back. Throws downfield. It's caught by Stowe. Otto Stowe out to the 41-yard line. A gain of 16 yards and a Dolphin first down. Otto Stowe, the 6th-year receiver out of BYU. Eldon McCorkle makes the tackle for the Raiders. 63 degrees at kickoff with showers here in Oakland. Game 2 of the doubleheader tonight will head across the bay to Santa Clara. It'll be the Saints and the 49ers. 1st and 10 from the 41-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Ducre hands off to John Robinson. And Robinson, a nice gain into Raider territory to the 46-yard line. That'll be a 13-yard gain. First down, Miami. John Robinson in his 8th year out of Notre Dame. So Miami's opening drive, they've crossed midfield into Oakland territory. Miami, like I said, the only AFC team that's undefeated at 3-0. 3 NFC teams are still undefeated. The Saints, the Eagles, and the Bucks. 1st and 10, Ducre fakes the handoff. Throws downfield deep. He's got a man open. Kincaid all the way down to the 15-yard line. A 31-yard gain by Scott Kincaid, the tight end, in his 13th year at the University of Miami. Madden 19 tends to round off. There's actually a 31-yard gain. Yeah, well, it's Madden 19 on a PS5. So some things are a little bit dated. 1st and 10 from the 15-yard line. Ducre to Robinson up the middle, and Robinson inside the 5 to the 2-yard line. A gain of 13 yards. It'll be 1st and goal, Dolphins. But the fact of the matter is Madden 19 plays better than 20, 21, 22, and 23. It just does. And it looks better. The graphics are better. There's a couple of videos on YouTube that demonstrates the fact that the graphics on 19 are better than the newer ones. 1st and goal from the 2 in the I formation. Ducre to Robinson around the outside, and he can't get in. Tackle for a 2-yard loss back to the 4-yard line. Kevin Zachary, the safety, in his 4th year out of Baylor, making the tackle for the Raiders. They force Robinson outside. And that'll bring up 2nd and goal for Miami at the Raider 4-yard line. Opening drive of the ball game. will cool. Second and goal from the 4-yard line. DeCray, 3-step drop, throws to the end zone underneath. Touchdown, Dolphins. A 4-yard touchdown catch by Marlon Briscoe. In his 13th year out of Central Florida, still going strong. Touchdown, Dolphins. They take a 6-0 lead. As Miami takes the opening kickoff, marches downfield and gets a touchdown. Nice opening drive by the Dolphins. I'm very old school, you can probably notice by the uniforms I choose for these teams. Where are you from, Chatty Fox? Azar for the extra point. The kick is up, and it's good. Miami leads at 7-0, 5:27 left to play here in the first quarter. Live from the Oakland Coliseum, Oakland, California. Week 4 here at Jammin' Sports. You're in Maryland, okay? I'm in Nashville. I'm in Nashville, Tennessee. That's where my studios are. You're a Ravens fan. Well, then I won't tell you that Miami beat the Ravens last week or 2 weeks ago. Dolphins 3-0 coming in. Raiders 1-2. William Azar's, actually Jeremy Kapanos, the punter. He'll be kicking off. There's the kick. This will be fielded by Loxley at the 8-yard line. Kurt Loxley brings it out to about the 30-yard line, and that's where the Raiders will have it 1st and 10. Raiders have it for the first time, down 7-0. In real life, it's something else. I've always liked the Ravens. Kevin Edwards, starting quarterback in his 10th year out of Army. He spent 1 year with Cleveland, and now in his 9th year with the Raiders. He led the Raiders to the AFC Championship last season, where they lost to the Browns. Trying to get back there, but they're off to a rough start at 1-2. And they're down 7-0 here with 5:22 left in the first quarter. Overcast, rainy day in Oakland. Raiders in the I formation. Edwards fakes the handoff, looks downfield, rolls out, throws underneath to Cousins. And Cousins down to the 39-yard line. Orlando Cousins, the rookie out of Louisiana Tech, their first-round draft pick. A gain of 9 yards. It'll be 2nd and 1. Well, welcome to Jammin' Sports there, Chatty Fox. We have a doubleheader today. It'll be the Saints and the 49ers after this. 2nd and 1 from the 39-yard line. Edwards to Jenkins, and Jenkins no gain. Don Jenkins in his 2nd year out of Indiana. Let's take a look at the Raiders offense. Up front, Veldheer, Hayes, Durham, Walker, and Barletta. And then it's Harrison, Loxley, Cousins, Siegel, and Francesca. Exactly. 3rd and 2 from the 39-yard line. Big third down for the Raiders. Edwards to Jenkins. He's got the first down as he gets out to the 44-yard line. A gain of 5 yards for Don Jenkins. First down, Raiders. Yeah, I wasn't shocked by that either. Madden 19 looked great on a PS4, but I'm playing it on a PS5. Thank goodness for backward compatibility. And on my TV screen, it looks sharp. That's all get at. 1st and 10 for the 44-yard line.
Here we go!
Edwards to Jenkins up the middle, and Jenkins plows forward to the 48-yard line of Miami. A gain of 9 yards. It'll be 2nd and 1. The PS5 also streams better. I monitor with a laptop, and it looks really sharp on my screen. Coming up on 3.5 minutes left here in the first quarter. Miami up 7-0. Raiders come out in the eye.
Come on, let's go.
Edwards to Cousins, and Cousins does not get there as he's tackled short of the first down. Here's the Dolphin defense. Up front, Douglas, Curse, Hardaway, and Azar. They play a 4-3. Linebackers, Presley, Tarrant, and Bowles. And the secondary, Flat, Walker, Parrish, and Bingham. Yeah, I was surprised by that move also. 30 inches for the Raiders at the Miami 47-yard line. Raiders come out in the eye. Edwards to Jenkins. He's got the first down again as he gets down to the 41-yard line. A gain of 6. First down, Raiders. That'll move the chains. If you're watching this on a laptop or a computer, if you scroll down, you'll see the schedule and the standings and all that. All the games have been saved, either to the video section or the highlight section. First and 10 for the 41. Edwards to Jenkins. Jenkins still on his feet. Don Jenkins just plowing forward. 8 yards to the 33-yard line. It'll be 2nd and 2. Miami doesn't seem to have an answer for the Raider running game. All my games automatically get saved as videos, but videos only last for 2 weeks. So I also save them as a highlight. A highlight will save forever. My past 4 sim seasons are all in the highlights. You can go back and watch any game. 2nd and 2, Edwards rolls out, throws downfield to Gibson, inside the 20, down to the 18-yard line. A 15-yard gain. Making the catch, Joseph Gibson, the rookie out of Marshall, the tight end. Not a problem there, Chatty Fox. Chatty Fox, my new best friend from Maryland. First and 10 from the 18-yard line. I don't know where everybody is tonight. There's usually a crowd in here. Yeah, Misty's here. I'll tell you in a second, right after this play. First and 10 from the 18-yard line. If you just go to the video part of my page, you'll see the highlights. First and 10 from the 18-yard line. Edwards to Cousins. Orlando Cousins gets wrapped up at the 15-yard line by Tarrant. A 3-yard gain. It'll be 2nd and 7. Dean Tarrant, the rookie linebacker out of USC. It'll bring up 2nd and 7. Yeah, every Twitch page has got videos and highlights. You just got to, it's there somewhere. In the I formation on 2nd and 7. Edwards to Jenkins, tries to get outside, and he's tackled by Preston Parrish, number 22. Parrish, the 7th-year safety out of Tennessee. Be a loss of a yard. It'll bring up 3rd and 8. A minute 10 and counting. Here in the first quarter, Miami up 7-0. Raiders still on their opening drive. Both drives were long drives. He's eating up the quarter. 3rd and 8 from the 16-yard line. Edwards back. Steps up. Rolls out. Throws to the end zone. Is caught by Squirick. Touchdown. Raiders. Tom Squirick, the 4th-year receiver out of Memphis. An 8-yard touchdown catch. And now the Raiders can tie it up with the extra point. He got open in the back corner of the end zone. Perfect pass. He definitely got both feet in. I'm old school. Blanchard for the extra point. It's up, and it's good. We're tied at 7 with 52 seconds left. The Raiders have not changed their uniform, really, since the 60s. And I can respect that. Their uniform is their identity. I'm old school. I like Miami's, the uniforms that they're wearing here better than what they wear now. These are classic. Never go out of style. You'll find if you watch my NFL here, I'm very old school when it comes to the uniforms. I don't like all these throwbacks and alternate uniforms. It messes with your identity. I don't like that. There's the kickoff by Erickson. We're tied at 7. Crawford, 2 yards deep over the 15, 20. And James Crawford out to the 24-yard line. Yeah, most of them I don't like either. 1st and 10, Miami. When you turn on the TV to watch a game, you shouldn't have to sit there for a while and try to figure out who's playing. The uniforms should tell you. That's why I like teams like the Raiders, who've never changed their uniform. The Packers, for the most part, have not changed theirs. The Colts, for the most part, have not changed theirs. 1st and 10 from the 24-yard line. The Bears, for the most part. Ducray in the shotgun on 1st down. Ducray drops back. Throws deep downfield. Nobody there. Just threw it away. He saw that there was a Raider closing in on him. Here's the Miami offense. Up front, Long, Williamson, Princeton, Gibson, and Wilkerson. And then it's Briscoe, Austin, Robinson, Kincaid, and Stowe. And there are some teams that I'm glad have switched back to older uniforms, like Tampa Bay. The uniforms they had before their current ones were atrocious. 2nd and 10 from the 24. Ducray to Robinson. He gets stacked up by the Raiders. And he's going to lose 3 yards. It'll be 3rd and 13. On the tackle, Robert Sutton in his 9th year out of Texas. So we got a big 3rd down coming up for Miami. We're tied at 7. 25 seconds left in the quarter. Oh, no, he's not there. After 31 seasons, nobody's still there. Ducray on 3rd and 13 throws downfield, incomplete. He was pressured once again. Looking for James Crawford. It'll be 4th and 13. And Miami's going to have to punt. No, there's nobody still around from the first season. Kapanos back to punt, gets the punt away. Loxley on the return brings it back to the 39-yard line. Yeah, none of these names you'll recognize unless you watch me over an extended period of time. So the Raiders will take over with 5 seconds left here in the first quarter. We're tied at 7, and they have pretty good field position at their own 39-yard line. The Raiders trying to get back to 500. They're at 1-2 right now. Edwards hands off to Cousins, and he's tackled by Fulton Walker, and that's the end of the first quarter. We're tied at 7 here at Jammin' Sports. And welcome back to the Oakland Alameda County Coliseum, Oakland, California. Week 4 here at Jammin' Sports. The 3-0 Dolphins, the 1-2 Raiders. Well, I appreciate that, Chatty Fox. We start the second quarter. It'll be 2nd and 11 for the Raiders. The defending champions are the Bears, believe it or not. The last Super Bowl, Chicago beat Cleveland. Cleveland, the defending AFC champion. 2nd and 11. Edwards in the shotgun. Edwards back. Throws outside, nearly picked off. Was caught on the rebound by Cousins. Preston Parrish got his hands on it, knocked it up in the air. Orlando Cousins ended up with it. Yeah, Cleveland won the AFC last season, but lost to the Bears in the Super Bowl. Cousins stuck with it. It bounced off the back of his helmet. Comes down with the catch. But it ends up being no gain. It'll be actually a gain of 1. It'll be 3rd and 10 at the 40-yard line. Yep, it's usually par for the course for them. Edwards in the shotgun, 4 receivers wide. Edwards back. Throws downfield. Caught by Bailey. Out to the 38-yard line. Lance Bailey in his 4th year out of Wyoming. A 22-yard gain. First down, Raiders. Fulton Walker made the tackle, but Bailey holds on for the Raider first down. In the AFC West right now, the Chargers are 2-1. The Raiders, Chiefs, Broncos, and Seahawks are all 1-2. That's how tight that division is. 4 receivers set wide. Edwards, hands off, no, play action looking. Throws downfield, it's caught by Gibson. And Gibson, a big gain all the way down to the 7-yard line. Joseph Gibson, the rookie tight end out of Marshall. And that's a gain of 15 yards. First down, Oakland. It'll be 1st and goal at the 7-yard line. The Raiders can take the lead now. They're in field goal range. I like the Raiders still being in Oakland in this game. I mean, for me, they'll always be the Oakland Raiders. 1st and goal from the 7-yard line. Edwards, 3-step drop, throws inside to Siegel, and Siegel down to the 1-yard line. Jason Siegel in his 8th year out of Tulsa. Siegel is playing his former team, the Dolphins. He was with Miami for 3 seasons, and now in his 5th year with the Raiders. It's a gain of 6 yards. It'll be 2nd and goal at the 1-yard line. The Raiders about ready to take the lead here. Yep, the A's, they're going to Las Vegas. No surprise there. They can't get a stadium done in Oakland. Oakland's so messed up right now. Edwards back, throws inside to Francesca. Touchdown, Raiders. A 1-yard touchdown catch by James Francesca in his 6th year out of UNLV. Just a simple crossing pattern. And now Connor Blanchard for the extra point. The kick is up. And it's good. The Raiders take a 14-7 lead with 6:13 left to play here in the first half. We're live from the Oakland Coliseum, Oakland, California. Week 4 here at Jammin' Sports. Saints and 49ers up after this. Yeah, maybe Trop. Yeah, the Rays are having stadium issues too. They want to get something built in Tampa. Erickson will kick off for the Raiders, up by 7 now. Fielded by Dyer at the 5-yard line over the 15, 20, 25. Dyer nearly broke it, gets out to the 35-yard line. James Dyer, the rookie out of Texas A&M. So the Raiders lead at 14-7. Miami, the last undefeated AFC team, they're 3-0. There are 3 NFC teams that are undefeated. Philadelphia, Tampa Bay, and New Orleans. We'll see New Orleans next. And Philadelphia plays Tampa Bay later this week. It's the Sunday night game. Miami comes out, 4 receivers wide from their own 35-yard line. Ducre throws underneath to Kincaid. A 4-yard gain out to the 39-yard line, be 2nd and 6. Scott Kincaid, the tight end. 5:55 left until halftime. Miami scored first, but the Raiders have scored 14 unanswered points. And now Miami trying to tie the game up. Ducre in the shotgun. Hands off to Robinson up the middle, and Robinson out to the 45-yard line. They're going to mark him just shy of the first down. It'll be a 5-yard gain. James Kingston on the tackle, the linebacker, in his 7th year out of LSU. It'll be 3rd and inches. On 3rd down, Ducre to Robinson. He's got the first down. Out to the 50-yard line. A 5-yard gain. First down, Dolphins. Robinson, the 8th year back out of Notre Dame. Robinson, one of the better backs in the league. He and Sam Baxter with the Cowboys are probably the 2 best. First and 10 from the 50-yard line. Ducre draws back, steps up, he's going to take off, nobody there, and he takes a hit, he fumbles, and I think the Raiders came up with it. He should have slid. Ducre coughs it up as he's hit, and the Raiders recover. Let's watch the replay. Who recovered the fumble? I missed it. Laying the lumber down. Well, Sutton recovered it. It's Russell Smith who made the hit. And Robert Sutton recovered the fumble. So now the Raiders get the ball back. Already up 14-7. A chance to take a 2-score lead now. They'll have it at their own 43-yard line. The Dolphins last season went 8-8. Missed the playoffs. They start off with a 3-0 record this season, but they're struggling here against the Raiders. Edwards in the I formation. Edwards, play action throws, dumps it off to Cousins, who's hit immediately by Tarrant. A gain of 3 yards, it'll be 2nd and 7. Dean Tarrant, the rookie out of USC. 4:27 left to play in the first half. Clock is running. Last season, the Jets won the AFC East. The Patriots were a wild card. They beat Miami. The Patriots beat Miami the last week of the season to get the last wild card spot. 2nd and 7 from the 46-yard line. Edwards in the shotgun. Edwards drops back, throws underneath to Francesca, who gets out to the 49-yard line. A gain of 6. It'll bring up 3rd and 1. Terry Douglas on the tackle, number 91, in his 2nd year out of Sam Houston. Under 4 minutes left in the half. Raiders up 14-7. Big 3rd down for Oakland. Edwards throws to Siegel, the tight end, inside the 40, down to the Dolphin 35-yard line. A 14-yard catch by Jason Siegel. First down, Raiders. Ever since Miami scored the opening touchdown, the Raiders have dominated. Outside that opening drive, Miami's not done anything. 1st and 10 from the 35-yard line. Raiders in Dolphin territory. Edwards fakes the handoff. Steps up, throws deep downfield. Francesca's out of bounds, incomplete. Guarded closely by Fulton Walker. It'll be 2nd and 10. That'll stop the clock with 3:08 left here in the first half. Threw it just a bit too far. He was out of bounds. On 2nd and 10 at the Dolphin 35-yard line. All right, Chatty Fox, see you later. Edwards in the gun. Edwards back. Throws underneath to Siegel. Siegel down to the 28-yard line. DJ's in the house. A gain of 7 on the catch by Jason Siegel. It'll be 3rd and 3 for the Raiders. Under 3 minutes left in the first half. Miami led it 7-0 at one point, but it's been all Raiders ever since. Edwards in the shotgun. Edwards looking, throws underneath, incomplete. And that's going to bring up 4th down. Oakland's going to have to settle for a field goal. It'll make it a 2-score game, though. It'll put them up by 10. This will be a 45-yard attempt by Connor Blanchard. There's the snap, kick is up. And Blanchard, that barely got over. But it's good. And the Raiders lead by 10, 17-7. With 2:32 left to play here in the first half. Live from the Oakland Alameda County Coliseum, Oakland, California. Week 4 here at Jammin' Sports. In the rain in Oakland. DJ's rooting for the Raiders. They have a 10-point lead. Miami comes in at 3-0. The Raiders trying to give Miami their first loss of the season. Miami, the only AFC team that's 3-0. There's the kickoff. Fielded by Dyer at the 8-yard line over the 20, 25. Gets it out to about the 26-yard line, but a flag is down.
Illegal blocker of that. Return team.
So that one's coming back. Kurt Marsh called for the penalty. First and 10 Dolphins. They'll start at their own 16-yard line. Down 17-7. Dolphins come out. 4 receivers wide. Ducray in the shotgun. Ducray fakes the handoff inside. Throws deep down the near sideline. He's got a man open. Kincaid. He could go all the way. One man to beat. And he's finally tackled. And I think they're going to get a face mask on that. Making the tackle, Eldon McCorkle. Yep.
Face mask. Defense.
So that's going to make it half the distance to the goal line. They'll have it at the 4-yard line. But now the Dolphins have it 1st and goal at the 4-yard line. Scott Kincaid, the tight end, was wide open. You watched the Lions win over the Packers the other day? Detroit dominated Green Bay. Detroit is back. They won the Super Bowl 2 seasons ago. And I think they're back. They had a rough year last year, but I think they're back. 1st and goal from the 4-yard line. Miami trying to make it a one-possession game. Ducray to Robinson. Touchdown, Miami. A 4-yard touchdown run by John Robinson right before the 2-minute warning. And the Dolphins have made it a one-score game. The 8th year back out of Notre Dame, John Robinson. It took Miami 2 plays to get downfield and score. Now they got aided by a face mask, but still. William Azar for the extra point. It is good. The Raiders' lead is now 3, 17-14, with 2:04 left to play here in the first half. Here at the Oakland Coliseum, Oakland, California, Week 4 here at Jammin' Sports. Jimmy Jam with DJ Butter. Chatty Fox was here, but he's gone now. He'll probably be back. And Misty's here. Say hi, Misty. DJ Butter's here. DJ, our friend from Michigan, the Lions fan. Saints and 49ers up after this tonight. Azar will kick off. That'll be fielded by Cousins in the end zone. He'll take a knee, touchback. And the Raiders will have it at their own 25-yard line with 2:04 left to play here in the first half. Kevin Edwards, there's his numbers. Not a bad half so far. We'll have a play and then we'll have the 2-minute warning. You've got New Orleans winning. They come in at 3-0. I think New Orleans will win that game too. 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line. Edwards hands off to Cousins. And we hit the 2-minute warning. Raiders up 17-14 here at Jammin' Sports. And welcome back to the Oakland Coliseum, Oakland, California. Week 4 here at Jammin' Sports. In the rain in Oakland, California. 2nd and 7 from the 28-yard line. Edwards in the shotgun. Edwards hands off to Cousins again. He's got the first down. Orlando Cousins out to the 39-yard line. A gain of 11. First down, Raiders. Oakland will get the ball first in the second half. So if they can get a score before halftime, that works to their advantage. A minute 40 and counting in the first half. Edwards in the shotgun on first down. Edwards back. Throws across to Siegel. And the tight end out to the 46-yard line. A gain of 7. Make it 8. It'll be 2nd and 2. Jason Siegel, a favorite target of Edwards. Tarrant on the tackle. Dean Tarrant, the linebacker. On second down, Edwards from the 46-yard line. Back to throw. Throws inside to Spyrick. And Tom Spyrick down to the 43-yard line of Miami. An 11-yard gain. First down, Raiders in the Dolphin territory. 1 minute exactly left to play here in the first half. Can the Raiders get a score before halftime? Tight ball game. Raiders up by 3, 17-14. 1st and 10 for the Raiders at the Miami 43-yard line. 5 receivers wide, empty backfield for Edwards. Edwards drops back, steps up, throws, gets it out to Spyrick across the 30, inside the 20, a nice move, down to the 12-yard line. That's a 31-yard gain, and the Raiders take a timeout. All the way down to the Miami 12-yard line. So the Raiders in field goal range, trying to get another score before halftime. 51 seconds left here in the first half. Rain really starting to come down now. It's coming down harder than it did at the beginning of the game. Raiders come out on 1st and 10 from the 12-yard line. Kevin Edwards, the quarterback, in the shotgun. Edwards drops back, steps up, in trouble, throws it away, incomplete. That'll stop the clock with 45 seconds left. It'll be 2nd and 10 from the Miami 12. .45 seconds left until halftime. 4 receivers spread wide. Edwards in the shotgun. Edwards back, looks to the end zone, throws, back of the end zone is intercepted by Fulton Walker. The strong safety, Walker, in his 10th year out of Missouri, intercepts for Miami in the back of the end zone. The Raiders do not get a score before halftime. And now Miami, they still have 3 timeouts. It'll be a touchback. They'll have it at the 20-yard line. Fulton Walker stepped right in front of the intended receiver, Lance Bailey. And now Ducray comes out. Miami holding strong. Their defense makes a big play. 41 seconds. You have 3 timeouts. Let's see if Miami can at least get in field goal range before halftime. In the rain here in Oakland. Jimmy Jam with DJ Butter in the house. Ducray throws inside to Crawford, and Crawford out to the 33-yard line, a gain of 13 yards. Miami takes a timeout. They have 2 left. 36 seconds left here in the first half. .36 seconds left. Miami still has a couple of timeouts at their disposal. On 1st and 10 from their own 33-yard line. Ducray drops back, throws inside to Stowe, and Otto Stowe down to the 45-yard line, a gain of 12. And then Miami with 1 timeout left, 31 seconds left. First and 10 from the 45-yard line. On 1st down, 4 receivers wide. Ducray back to throw. Incomplete. That'll stop the clock with 27 seconds left. The Dolphins need about 25 more yards to get into field goal range. They still have 1 timeout. Raiders up 17-14 as we're closing in on halftime. Ducray back on 2nd and 10. Throws, gets it off to Robinson, turns upfield, and gets out to the 47-yard line. And Miami takes their final timeout with 21 seconds left here in the first half. The Dolphins need about 15 more yards at the very least to get into field goal range. The problem is they don't have any timeouts. They're at the Raider 47-yard line. they can throw to the sideline, try to get out of bounds. 3rd and 2. DeCray in the shotgun. 4 receivers wide. DeCray back. Looking, throws underneath to Robinson. And he gets out to the 38-yard line. It'd be about a 55-yard field goal from there. But they don't seem to be in any hurry. They may be content to go to halftime. On the tackle, James Kingston, the linebacker for the Raiders. And neither team taking a timeout. That's going to take us to halftime. Your halftime score, Oakland 17, Miami 14 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to the Oakland Alameda County Coliseum, Oakland, California. Week 4, the Dolphins and the Raiders. The Raiders lead at 17-14 as we start the third quarter. Thank you so much, DJ Butter. He just subscribed to Jammin' Sports. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It means a lot. There's the kickoff. Fielded by Loxley at the 8-yard line over the 20, 25. And Loxley out to the 28-yard line. That's where the Raiders will take over, 1st and 10. Up by 3. Kevin Edwards, the 10th-year quarterback out of Army. The Army cadet. Thank him for his service to our country. So the Raiders up 3. We'll get the ball first here in the second half. They'll start from their own 28-yard line. Miami comes in at 3-0. The Raiders come in at 1-2. On 1st and 10. Edwards hands off to Jenkins. And Don Jenkins plowing forward out to the 34-yard line. A gain of 6 yards, it'll be 2nd and 4. Finally making the tackles, Stephon Kilgore, the 4th-year defensive end out of Auburn. It'll be 2nd down for the Raiders in the rain here in Oakland. Saints and 49ers coming up after this. 4 receivers set wide, Edwards in the shotgun. Edwards back, throws downfield, it's caught, no, incomplete, broken up by Fulton Walker. Jason Siegel, the intended receiver. Fulton Walker, the 10th-year safety out of Missouri, broke it up. It'll be 3rd and 4 for the Raiders at their own 34-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Edwards in the shotgun. Edwards back, looking, rolls out, throws downfield. It's broken up, incomplete. So the Raiders go 3 and out on their opening drive. Jerry Rollins knocked that one down, the linebacker for Miami. So the Raiders' opening drive of the second half, they're going to have to punt. Miami's going to get the ball back with a chance to tie it up or take the lead. Mark Erickson back to punt, gets the punt away. This will be fielded by Walker at the 11-yard line over the 20, 25, makes a couple of nice moves. And Walker brings it out to the 28-yard line. First down, Miami. DJ's predicting a Miami comeback. We shall see. And DJ, thank you again for subscribing, man. That means a lot to me. That helps keep Jammin' Sports going when you do that. Very generous of you. I appreciate it. 1st and 10 from the 28-yard line. Ducre fakes the handoff. Watch out. Throws outside. Incomplete. Threw it a bit too far. It'll be 2nd and 10. Well, I appreciate that, DJ. I really do. It's a labor of love, but if I can make enough money doing this to keep this thing going, I would love to make enough where I wouldn't have to do my day job. I need a lot more subscribers for that. 2nd and 10. Ducre looking, throws deep. It's caught by Briscoe. No, incomplete. Broken up. Eldon McCorkle, the 5th-year defensive back out of Syracuse, breaks that up. They'll bring up 3rd and 10. Third and 10 for the Dolphins. 4 receivers set wide. Ducre in the shotgun. Ducre draws back. Throws deep down the sideline. Incomplete. He overthrew Otto Stowe. It's a cool day, John. That'll bring up 4th down for Miami at the 28-yard line. They go 3 and out. Jeremy Kapanos back to punt, gets the punt away. Fielded by Loxley at the 25-yard line. And Loxley brings it out to the 38. Kurt Loxley, the former Lion. Yeah, Loxley was a Lion for 2 years. And now is in his 2nd year with the Raiders. Number 39. The Lions let him go. The Raiders picked him up. Raiders lead at 17-14 with 6:45 left to play here in the 3rd quarter. Live from the Oakland Coliseum, Oakland, California. Week 4 here at Jammin' Sports. The Raiders up by 3 with the ball. 1st and 10. 4 receivers set wide. Edwards to Cousins around the outside. And Cousins goes down after a 2-yard gain. Isaac Flatt comes up to make the tackle. The 6th-year defensive back out of Tennessee. A gain of 2 to be 2nd and 8 for the Raiders. A very tight ball game. The Raiders up 17-14 here in the 3rd quarter. I'm an affiliate with Twitch. To be a partner, you have to average 75 viewers. That's hard to do. 2nd and 8, Edwards back, throws to Harrison, out to the 46-yard line. A gain of 6 yards will be 3rd and 2. Colton Harrison, the 5th-year receiver out of Duke. If I could get everybody that comes here to watch to tell 2 or 3 more people to come here and watch, word of mouth is what I need to get more people in here. 3rd and 2 from the 46-yard line. Edwards to Jenkins, and Jenkins has the 1st down. He gets out to the 50-yard line. A gain of 4 yards by Don Jenkins, the 2nd-year back out of Indiana. 1st down, Oakland. Five and a half minutes left to play here in the 3rd quarter. On 1st down, Edwards to Cousins, and Cousins makes his way out to the 46-yard line. A gain of 4 yards, it'll be 2nd and 6. On the tackle, number 95, Roderick Haraway, in his 6th year out of Florida State. The Raiders into Dolphin territory at the 46-yard line. 5 minutes left now in the 3rd quarter. Raiders trying to extend their lead. Hands off to Cousins, and Cousins goes down. He's going to lose a yard back to the 47-yard line. Frank Curse on the tackle. in his 8th year out of Alabama A&M. It'll be 3rd and 7. Miami's defense looking to get a stop and get the ball back. Big 3rd down for the Raiders. 4 receivers wide. Edwards in the shotgun. Edwards back. Setting up a screen pass. It gets knocked down. Incomplete. Knocking it down, number 56, Kevin Bowles, the 6th-year linebacker out of Toledo. It'll be 4th and 7, and the Raiders are going to have to punt. Unless they want to try a 64-yard field goal. Mark Erickson back to punt. And that's going to go out of bounds in the end zone. Touchback. And Miami will have it at the 20-yard line with 4:19 remaining here in the 3rd quarter. Some days you get big crowds, some days you don't. The best night is Sunday night, I found out. That's a great night to get viewers. 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. Miami with the ball now, down by 3. Ducre to Robinson around the outside. He's got the corner, and he gets out to the 26-yard line. A gain of 6 yards, it'll be 2nd and 4. James Kingston on the tackle, number 52. 4 minutes and counting here in the 3rd quarter. Raiders up 17-14. On 2nd down, Ducre to Robinson, a drop play. Robinson pushes forward out to the 31-yard line. That's a gain of 5 yards, then a Dolphin 1st down. That'll move the chains. I'm Jimmy Jam. I got DJ Butter in the house. Misty's here. 1st and 10 from the 31-yard line. Ducre in the shotgun. Ducre fakes the handoff. Looking, throws to the near side. It's incomplete. Looking for Marlon Briscoe. And that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Breaking up the pass was number 26, I do believe, Chris Viceroy, the 11th year safety out of Connecticut. 3:17 left to play here in the 3rd quarter. Nobody has scored here in the 2nd half so far. Miami from their own 31-yard line. 3 receivers to the near side. Ducre in the shotgun. Ducre draws back. Throws incomplete. Threw behind the receiver. He actually hit Kingston, the linebacker. Incomplete. That'll bring up 3rd and 10. 3:15 remaining here in the 3rd. Big 3rd down for the Dolphins, trying to come back. Miami trying to stay undefeated. They're 3-0 coming in. 4 receivers set wide. Ducre in the shotgun. Ducre draws back. Throws, got hit as he threw, incomplete. That affected the pass. And that'll bring up 4th down. And the Dolphins are going to have to punt. Coming in and adding the pressure was number 53, Russell Smith, the linebacker. Jeremy Capanos will punt. Gets the punt away. Fielded by Loxley at the 25. And the former Lion brings it out to the 32-yard line. Kurt Loxley. In his 4th year out of Wake Forest. So the Raiders will get it at their own 32-yard line with 3:03 left to play here in the 3rd quarter. Oakland still up by 3, 17-14. Neither team has scored so far here in the 3rd quarter. Raiders come out, 4 receivers set wide on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Edwards, 3-step drop, throws inside to Francesca. He can't hold on. Broken up by Isaac Flatt for Miami. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. And that'll stop the clock with 3 minutes left here in the third. It's turning into a defensive struggle. 2nd and 10, 4 receivers, make it 5 receivers wide. Empty backfield for Edwards. Edwards back. Edwards throws to the near side. It's caught by Siegel. Who else? Out to the 44-yard line, a gain of 12. That's his favorite receiver, Jason Siegel. A 12-yard gain, 1st down Raiders. Isaac Flatt on the tackle. It looks like the rain has let up a little bit. It was raining really hard in the second quarter. 1st and 10 from the 44. Edwards in the shotgun. Edwards to Cousins. Orlando Cousins gets 2 yards to the 46. It'll be 2nd and 8. Dean Tarrant on the tackle, the linebacker. I think we had an injury timeout on the play. We did. So that gives me time to tell you what's coming up. Of course, we have the Saints and the 49ers after this. Tomorrow night, we'll just have one game. We'll be in late. It'll be at 10:30 Eastern. It'll be the Falcons and the Rams tomorrow. And then we'll have a doubleheader on Thursday to wrap up week number 4. Actually, no, we will not have a doubleheader Thursday. I take that back. Doubleheader Friday. Edwards to Cousins up the middle, and Cousins fumbles. And who comes up with it? The Raiders do. The Raiders dodged a bullet. Orlando Cousins fumbled, but one of the linemen picked it up. Matt Walker, the right guard, he falls on it. Just happened to be in the right spot. Ends up being enough for a Raider 1st down. That could have been big if Miami had recovered that. In the AFC East right now, the Jets are 3-1. If the Dolphins lose, they'll be tied with the Jets for 1st place. Miami currently has the tiebreaker, though. They beat the Jets 2 weeks ago. 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. Edwards hands off to Cousins. A big gain by Cousins. Out to the 37-yard line. A gain of 9 yards. It'll be 2nd and 1. Does it say what? Well, that doesn't narrow it down. 2nd and 1 from the 37-yard line in the I formation. Edwards to Jenkins up the middle, and Jenkins to the 32-yard line. Don Jenkins, a gain of 5. And that'll be another Raider 1st down. The Raiders are now in field goal range, up by 3 already, 17-14. Coming up on a minute left here in the third quarter. Raiders trying to extend their lead. On 1st down, Edwards to Cousins up the middle, and Cousins down to the 23-yard line. A gain of 9. It'll bring up 2nd and 1. Orlando Cousins, the rookie out of Louisiana Tech, the Raiders' 1st-round draft pick. John Chappell retired after 10 seasons. So the Raiders needed a running back, and they drafted Cousins. 40 seconds in counting here in the third quarter. Raiders definitely in field goal range now. 2nd and 1 from the 23-yard line of Miami. Edwards in the shotgun. Edwards to Cousins. He's got the first down. Inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line. A gain of 4 yards. Another Raider first down. Miami really hasn't been able to stop the Raiders' running game today. They've pretty much shut down the passing game except for Siegel. For the most part. 13 seconds. This should be the last play of the third quarter, one would think. First and 10 from the 19-yard line in the I formation. Edwards, play action, looking, rolls out. Edwards is going to take off, and he gets tackled at the 15-yard line. That's the end of the third quarter. The Raiders lead at 17-14 here at Chapman Sports. Welcome back to the Oakland Alameda County Coliseum, Oakland, California. Week 4 here at Chapman Sports. We go to the fourth quarter. Raiders lead the Dolphins 17-14. It'll be 2nd and 6 for the Raiders at the Miami 15-yard line. The Dolphins undefeated at 3-0. The Raiders at 1-2. Raiders lost 2 in a row after winning on opening day. On 2nd and 6, Edwards to Cousins. Cousins goes down. And that's going to be a loss of a yard back to the 15-yard line. Going to be 3rd and 7. The Raiders won by 1 point over Seattle on opening day. And then they lost to the Chargers. And then they lost last week. Who did they lose to last week? I forget. The Broncos. 3rd and 7. Edwards to Cousins. And Cousins gets back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. And that'll bring up 4th down. So the Raiders are going to have to settle for a field goal. This will keep this a 1-score game. It'll make it a 6-point game. It keeps Miami just down by 1 possession. Broderick Hardaway on the tackle, number 95. Connor Blanchard will come on. This will be from 32 yards to give the Raiders a 6-point lead. The kick is up. Looks good. Is good. The Raiders are up by 6, 20-14, with 7:03 left to play here in the fourth quarter. So the Dolphins now, they need a touchdown to take the lead. That field goal does them no good. Plenty of time, though. Over 7 minutes left here in the fourth quarter. No need for Miami to panic, but they need to get a drive together. Something they haven't done here in the second half. Looking ahead to next week, I'll tell you who they play. The Raiders will host Atlanta next week, and Miami is at Chicago. Dyer from the 6-yard line over the 20, 25. Dyer still on his feet, out to the 32-yard line. So the Raiders will play the Falcons at home next week. And Miami stays on the road. They'll be at Chicago. That's going to be a tough game for Miami at Chicago. The Bears are currently 3-1. The Bears beat the Vikings earlier this week. 1st and 10 from the 32-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Ducre in the shotgun. Ducre drops back. Ducre throws. Incomplete. Bounces off Robinson. It'll be 2nd and 10. I've got high school basketball on the radio again tomorrow. So we'll have a game when I get in. We'll have the Falcons and the Rams when I get in tomorrow night. That'll actually be 11 o'clock Eastern time. 2nd and 10 from the 32-yard line. Ducre in the gun. Ducre throws downfield to Kincaid. And Kincaid out to the 38-yard line, a gain of 6. It'll bring up 3rd and 4. So Miami has a big third down coming up. Raiders lead it by 6. On 3rd and 4 from the 38-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Ducre in the gun. Ducre back, setting up a screen pass to Robinson. And Robinson, extra effort, gets out to the 42-yard line. Oh, now they're going to say he's short. He got a bad spot on that one. Let's see if the Dolphins go for it. Miami wants to challenge the spot. I don't blame them. He dove forward at the end there and should have got the first down. That's definitely enough. They will overturn this. This should be a Miami first down.
After reviewing the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
The ruling on the field is overturned. It's a first down for the Dolphins out to the 43-yard line. That was a good challenge by Miami. Clock is running, coming up on 6 minutes left now in the fourth quarter. Raiders up by 6. 4 receivers set wide. Ducre in the gun. Ducre draws back. Ducre looking. Throws down the middle. It's caught by Robinson all the way down to the Raider 21-yard line. A 22-yard gain by John Robinson, the running back, out of the backfield, all the way down to the Raider 21-yard line. So Miami's driving. Miami is now threatening here in the fourth quarter. The Raiders lead it 20-14. Miami can take the lead with a touchdown and an extra point. 5.5 minutes left. Miami trying to stay unbeaten. Ducre in the shotgun. Ducre back, looking, steps up, throws. It's caught by Stowe all the way down. No, Stowe did not catch it. It was broken up by Russell Smith. Incomplete pass. It'll be 2nd and 10. Russell Smith in his 9th year out of Alabama broke up that pass. It'll be 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Ducre in the shotgun. Ducre back, setting up a screen pass to Robinson. And Robinson's going to lose a yard back to the 22-yard line. Actually, now they say no gain. It'll be 3rd and 10. Coming up on the 5-minute mark in the fourth quarter, the Raiders lead by 6. We have the Saints and the 49ers coming up after this one. The Saints are 3-0. And let me check the standings real quick. Yep, it's like this game. The Saints are 3-0 and the 49ers are 1-2. 3rd and 10. Ducre back. Good protection, throws, gets it out to Stowe, and he's going to be short of the first down at the 13-yard line. A gain of 8 yards. It'll be 4th and 2. Let's see if the Dolphins go for it. 4.5 minutes left. Chris Viceroy on the tackle. Let's see if Miami goes for it or if they kick the field goal. They're going for it. 4th and 2. The Dolphins going for broke. They line up in the I formation. Ducre to Austin this time. He gets hit in the backfield for a loss. The Raiders defense holds. It'll be a turnover on downs. A.J. Austin, the 3rd year back out of Hawaii, does not get the first down. It'll be a turnover on downs. The Raiders will take over. Still up by 6 with 4:16 remaining. A big stop by the Raiders. Making the tackle was Isaiah Vaughn. Or I'm sorry, not Isaiah Vaughn. Levi Gray in his 6th year out of Nebraska. The linebacker. First down, Raiders going the other way. That was a nice Dolphin drive, but the Raiders got the stop at the 14-yard line. So Edwards will come out to lead the offense, Kevin Edwards. Edwards hands off to Jenkins, and Jenkins makes his way to the 19-yard line. Don Jenkins again at 5. It'll be 2nd and 5. On the tackle, Corey Presley, the 9th-year linebacker out of East Tennessee State. 4 minutes and counting. The Dolphin defense, they need to get a stop. Of course, the Raiders offense could try to eat up as much time as they can. Edwards in the shotgun on 2nd down, back to throw. Edwards steps up, throws, gets it out to Siegel. And Siegel down to the 28-yard line. A gain of 9 and a Raiders first down. This would be a big win for the Raiders. It gets them back in the AFC West race. It would hand Miami their first loss of the season. Miami's 3-0, but they've not been dominating anybody. All 3 of their wins were close wins. 1st and 10 from the 28-yard line. Raiders in the I formation. Edwards, play action, steps up, throws, gets it out to Harrison. Colton Harrison down to the 39-yard line. That's a gain of 11 yards, another Raider first down. Colton Harrison in his 5th year out of Duke. Under 3 minutes to play now in regulation. The Raiders up 20-14. Miami has not scored here in the second half. First and 10 Raiders from their own 39. 4 receivers set wide. Edwards will drop back, throws outside to Siegel. And Siegel to the 42-yard line, a gain of 3 yards. Isaac Flatt comes up to make the tackle. It'll be 2nd and 7. And that will probably take us to the 2-minute warning. We shall see. As we watch the replay to Siegel. It'll be 2nd and 7 from the 42-yard line. And we've hit the 2-minute warning. The Raiders up 20-14 here at Chapman Sports. Welcome back to the Oakland Alameda County Coliseum, Oakland, California. Week 4 here at Jammin' Sports. Raiders and the Dolphins. The Raiders lead at 20-14. Miami's going to have to start using some timeouts. It'll be 2nd and 7 for the Raiders at their own 42-yard line. On 2nd down. Edwards to Jenkins up the middle, and Jenkins makes his way to the 47-yard line. Miami takes a timeout. They have 2 left. It's a gain of 5. It'll be 3rd and 2 for Oakland. 1:55 left. The Dolphins desperately need a stop right here. Raiders up by 6. If Miami loses, there'll only be 3 undefeated teams left. The Saints, Bucks, and Eagles. The Saints play next. 3rd and 2 from the 47-yard line. This is a huge 3rd down right here. Edwards to Jenkins. And Jenkins very close. Miami takes a timeout. Where are they spotted? He's short. It'll be 4th and inches. He did not get the first down. So Miami has 1 timeout left, 1:52. The Raiders are going to have to punt. Miami's going to get the ball back one more time. But they need a touchdown. They're down by 6. In the rain here in Oakland. Ducre warming up on the sideline. So the Dolphins will get it back. They'll have one timeout to work with. Mark Erickson back to punt. Gets the punt away. And that's going to go inside the 10. Nice punt. All the way down to the 6-yard line. Well, Miami has to go 94 yards. They only have one timeout. And they have 1:44 to work with. They need a touchdown. So Austin Ducre comes out to lead the offense. They'll start from their own 6-yard line. That was a great punt by Erickson. Can Miami pull it off? Stay tuned. Here we go. 1st and 10 from the 6. 4 receivers set wide. Ducre in the shotgun. Ducre drops back, rolls out from his end zone. Needs to get rid of it. Throws to the near side to Robinson, and he gets out of bounds at the 13-yard line. Just a gain of 7. But he got out of bounds to stop the clock with 1:36 left. It'll be 2nd and 3. If you're Miami, you got to get the ball downfield. 7-yard gains aren't going to do it. New Orleans and San Francisco after this. On 2nd down, Ducre from the 13-yard line. Drops back, throws, gets it off to Franklin. He fumbles, and who comes up with it? The Dolphins do. They lose a yard. They're in the hurry-up. Ducre back to throw on 3rd down. Ducre looking, throws down the sideline, incomplete. He was out of bounds. That'll bring up 4th down. I believe that was Crawford on the sideline, being guarded by McCorkle. No, it was Briscoe, I'm sorry. Marlon Briscoe caught it, but he was out of bounds. This is ball game for Miami. They have to get a 1st down to keep this thing going. 4th and 4 from the 12-yard line. 3 receivers to the far side. Ducre in the shotgun. Ducre drops back. Throws underneath to Crawford. Out to the 23, so they get the 1st down. An 11-yard gain. The clock is running. Coming up on a minute. 4 receivers set wide. Ducre in the gun. Ducre back. Looking. Throws. Downfield. It's incomplete. Knocked away at the last second by Mark Saunders in his 3rd year out of Florida A&M. Nice defensive play by Sanders. They were looking for Briscoe, and Sanders knocked it down. 2nd and 10 for Miami at their own 23-yard line. 57 seconds left. The Dolphins need a touchdown. Miami still has one timeout. 4 receivers set wide. Ducre in the gun. Ducre drops back. Throws downfield. It's caught by Barletta. No. Broken up by number 24, Eldon McCorkle. We've been calling his name a lot. A nice defensive play by McCorkle in his 5th year out of Syracuse. That'll stop the clock with 51 seconds left. It'll be 3rd and 10 for the Dolphins. 4 receivers set wide. Ducre in the gun. Ducre back. Throws again downfield. Incomplete. McCorkle again making a nice defensive play. Garnett couldn't catch it. Don Garnett, the rookie wide receiver out of Wake Forest, the intended receiver. It's 4th down again for Miami. This is ball game. They need to get a 1st down to keep the drive going. More importantly, there's only 47 seconds left. They still have time. They still have a timeout. So they'll concentrate on getting the 1st down. Ducre in the shotgun. Ducre back. Ducre looking. Throws deep. And it's incomplete. And that should do it. That'll be a turnover on downs. The Raiders will take over in Miami territory. The Dolphins only have one timeout, 2 snaps, and we're done. And the Raiders are going to get the upset win. Miami is no longer going to be undefeated. They'll be 3-1. And Miami will drop into a tie with the Jets for first place in the AFC East. The Raiders will even their record at 2-2. Kevin Edwards in the victory formation. Takes a knee. Miami will take their final timeout. One more snap. If I'm the Raiders, I'm going to run a play, eat up a little bit of time. And then that should do it. So now there's only 3 undefeated teams left. The Saints, who play next, and the Buccaneers and the Eagles, who play each other later this week. All 3 in the NFC. On 2nd and 11. They come out in the victory formation once again. Edwards takes a knee. And they shouldn't have to snap it again. The Raiders played a great game against Miami. Really shut down their running game. And they did a pretty good job against their passing game too, all things considered. Shutting out the Dolphins in the second half. The final seconds ticking away. And your final score, Oakland 20, Miami 14. Thanks for watching here at Jammin' Sports. We've got the Saints and the 49ers up next. We'll see you then.